What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kind of Funny's Internet Explorers. I'm Tim Gettys. This is Nick Scarpino, and we are, in fact, the Internet Explorers. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since we've explored the internet together.
It has.
Now we're doing the alternating between KFAF and Internet Explorers,
and it's fun. It's fun to have both energies out on the channel. Tim, I'm going to tell you something right now. That's a huge disappointment of mine.
Please do.
Personally, is that Danielle Bragula or whatever her name is goes by Bad Baby, and I just feel like that would be a great moniker for me.
Yeah, you are the bad baby.
I'm just sad that she took that and owns that now. Do you think I could take it back? 40-year-old man.
You probably could. I mean, she spells bad with an H, which is a choice for sure.
Yeah. Okay. But how would I spell it? Like, I would spell it BAAD, bad.
Because you're like, that's how bad you are. Last night. So every once in a while, we here at the Gettys household decide that it's okay to let Cool Greg choose the movie we watch.
Okay. How was that?
In the theater? So we watched The Wizard.
With Michael
Savage. No, not The Wiz. The Wizard.
The one where he goes
Savage,
on where he fights with Ninja Gaiden.
Exactly.
A Ninja Gaiden tournament.
It's amazing. And man, what a fucking movie. It's so much of it is just like it cuts perfectly into my childhood where it's like I remember the delivery of every single line of like the girl screaming like, "He touched my breast." It's just like ingrained in my mind. But then so much else of that movie, I'm like, I remember this being a lot more of a Nintendo commercial than it is. Like they actually try to play it off like it's this serious drama for way too much of it. It's very, very, very bizarre, but dope as fuck. And the reason I bring this up is because Lucas, the coolest bad guy in the history of movies, is this fucking kid, and he's so good at Nintendo games. And they're like, Jimmy can beat anyone. They're like, you can't beat Lucas. And like, who's Lucas? Camera cuts over. He gets his own fucking power metal cue, and he's just sitting there with sunglasses on. He's like, I'm Lucas. What game do you want to play me in? And he pulls out this like box. He opens it up, and it's just hella NES games. He goes, I know all 97 of them.
Wow.
And it's like, what does that even mean? And then he beats him with the power glove. My favorite thing about this, and Kev, I don't know if you remember this story. When we first watched this movie, like they introduced this moment with the power glove, which is a glove you put on with an NES controller on it, and it has motion controls. It doesn't work for shit. But when you're a kid watching a movie, it's everything you've ever wanted. This motherfucker opens this toolbox, has this not toolbox. It's like a majestic treasure chest, opens it up, has the power glove, puts it on. Then he has another kid go and plug it in for him. And I'll never forget one day, Kevin was like, Tim, I want to be that guy for you.
This is the big question for you, Tim. This
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like I've nailed it, you know? Like, I think I've become that guy for you, Tim.
You are.
I think that if ever there was an example of someone holding to his word, this is it right here. Because he is literally and metaphorically plugging shit in for you as we speak now.
It's great. It's a beautiful thing.
This is the thing that I think is most telling about this story, though, Tim, is that you wanted to be the bad guy in The Wizard. You understand? I don't know if you caught that or not, but you and Kevin were like, those two dudes fucking have it. The rest of the world was like, they're the bad guys.
It's not that he's the bad guy. He was the best. You know what I mean?
And so that's the funniest thing is I remember him being the bad guy. And he's totally not. He's just a dude that's good at video games. There's bad guys in this movie. He's not one of them. He's just the competition.
He's just Thomas Lennon from Balls of Fury, man. He's a dick, but it's just because he knows he's got the fucking sauce.
But he's not even a dick. That's the thing is like, there's not a single line that he's kind of an asshole. He's just good at games. And
he just knows all 96 of the original launch titles for the NES.
Such a fucking funny line. But then, he uses the power glove. And then the girl's like, what's that? And he goes, it's the power glove. It's so bad.
Do you remember did you guys ever actually use the power glove?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was horrible. And they had the power glove and they had that stupid pad that you had to run on top of for like the Olympic Games, whatever it was. And man, as a relatively rotund child, that caused me to sweat and hurt so much. I was like, what? This is not a video game. What the fuck? Like the whole point of loving video games is you don't have to move your legs.
Yeah, they made it happen though. But my favorite thing last night was this was obviously Gia's first time watching this movie. Cool Greg pitched it to her, didn't mention video games, which is probably my favorite thing that Cool Greg could pitch this movie and to him.
How did
video games aren't something you need to mention?
What was his pitch?
I don't know. But we ended up watching it. She was the one like, hey, we should watch The Wizard. And I was like, okay. So we did, but when it gets to the final scene in Universal Studios, when they're at the giant video game competition thing, and there's the giant screen and all that stuff, Gia looks at me, she goes, Kind of Funny Live makes a lot more sense now.
Oh yeah. You could see how that really like inspired us from a very, very young age.
I love it though. It's great. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Internet Explorers. Every 2 weeks now, we gather here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames to look at the internet, to see what's going on. And, in these quarantine times, there's been some crazy stuff going on. I'm really excited to get into all of that. If you want to watch the show later, you can go to youtube.com/kindoffunny or roosterteeth.com. If you want to listen to it, we're on podcast services. Just search for Kinda Funny Internet Explorers. Also, you can get the show ad-free by going to patreon.com/kindoffunny. All of your support is very, very, very much appreciated. Kev, I want to get right into it. Let's get into this housekeeping here. kindoffunny.com/store.
I need to up my wardrobe, bro. I need to hit up Joey and have her send me some of this cool shit because I'm tired of the shirts I have right now. I want the hotness.
You want that new hotness?
I want that. I want that.
Here.
I want the PS I Love You shirt. That's what I want. Okay. And I saw Shuhei Yoshida wearing the sweatshirt, and it made me just think, I want to be cool like Shu.
Yeah, cool like Shu. Dude, again, every once in a while, we have a good run of shirts, and I feel like now's one of those times. I really like the PS I Love You shirt, but I also really like the Super Porty shirt that we put out.
I do too.
The white shirts are always a risk, but I'm a big fan, as everyone knows, of the Stormtrooper look, the black on white, and this does that in spades.
This is one of my favorite shirts that we've ever made.
It's super dope, man.
I've destroyed mine, and it makes me sad.
I'll get you another one, Big Cat.
Shout out to him.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to send me the one you've already used, wash it, and I'll use it as like a face mask when I go out. So people can see Porty but smell you.
That makes me very uncomfortable.
So they can see Porty.
Honestly, it makes me uncomfortable too. The thought of that makes me think maybe this is a terrible idea. But it came out of my mouth, Kevin. And sometimes when the train leaves,
you can't put it back in.
You got to just put the DeLorean in front of it, if you know what I mean.
I just have a feeling that you're gonna smell it like really hard and very much on purpose in a way that I don't want you to.
But you're not a stinky person.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't say it was gonna smell. I said you were gonna smell it in a creepy way.
I see. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah, I smell everything in a creepy way. I opened up a new pack of Post-it notes and I was like this. Oh yeah, paper and glue.
How many days until April 21st, 2021, the day that Fast 9 finally comes out in theaters? I watched the trailer yesterday for the first time in a while, and I will say, there's enough content in that trailer. But I'm happy with just what we had there. But I am extremely excited to let you guys know that we're officially 364 days away. Less than a year until we get to see what happens.
I'm very excited for that. As you know, huge Vin Diesel fan. Love making fun of him, but just like Mark Wahlberg, I love the dumb, stupid movies these guys make. Last night went down a rabbit hole of another popular Vin Diesel franchise that I fucking love, which is the Chronicles of Riddick. Right now, I think if you have Comcast, you can search for Riddick, which is the third movie of the franchise. You can watch it for free on TNT, which is weird because it was on TNT, but they showed all the nudity and all the violence and all the bad words. And I was like, good on you, TNT. But man, Tim, when's the last time you watched any of the Riddick movies?
When they came out, each one of them.
Dude,
probably.
Riddick's actually legitimately a good movie.
Riddick's dope, man.
I stand by it.
Well, Chronicles of Riddick. I don't really like Riddick that much.
How much of a surprise was Chronicles of Riddick from Pitch Black? Isn't it crazy that they just went into this giant sci-fi universe that is extremely complex, and then they go back, and then they're like, you know what? Never mind.
Dude, they develop an entire race of people that are the Necrocons or whatever they call them.
Well, that was a religion.
Weird religion. Yeah. It's crazy.
Then they have the Furies, and then they have the weird floaty witch people.
Yeah. Dame Judi Dench and her people. Right. The British people, I think is what they call them.
Anyway, what they call them. Wait, real quick, I forgot to say shout out to our Patreon producers, Mohammed, Justin Toft, Das Bear Jew, and Blackjack. But yeah, Riddick, you guys should check it out, man.
I just want him to make. Here's what I want Vin Diesel to do. I just want him to go back and forth at one a year, a Riddick movie and a Fast and Furious movie. That's
cool.
and eventually he'll get too old for both, and no one will tell him, and he'll just keep doing it.
He'll just keep going. And that's why we love him, though. Let's see. Of course, we can go in this show without making fun of Vin Diesel somehow. So, Kev, can you please bring up his Easter Instagram post?
Oh, God bless him.
To our global family.
Happy birthday, everyone, Jesus.
Can you guys hear that?
No, we cannot hear it.
Okay, I made a mistake. I'll have to correct it. So give me 1 second. The screens are gonna get all messed up, but that happens.
I want to look at this. Cool. I gotta look at this.
Yeah, so wait 2 seconds, Nick. Don't just watch it.
I need it. I need it.
Vin Diesel made a Happy Easter video. That's really just him saying Happy Easter from the family or whatever. But he's standing in front of a sign that says Happy Easter. And my favorite part of this video is when it ends. After he says it, he needs to move out of the way so that we could read it.
Vin is just one of those guys that you're like, it's just so surprising that you have the career that you have. You know,
I'm proud of him, man.
I'm so proud of him too, because he just doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who's like super cunning and ambitious enough to have like one of the biggest franchises. And I don't mean that in in a derogatory way. He just seems like this nice, lovely, likes to get high and do Instagram videos kind of guy. And that's great. But then you look at it, he's like one of the highest grossing actors of all time. You're like, what?
I mean, it's pretty insane.
Okay.
How?
I'm ready to show you guys now. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To our global family, we wish you a happy Easter. To our
That's
global
it?
family, we wish you
That's it. But I just love the little turn. And then he smirks like he's proud of himself and nailed it.
Wait, can we go to the one where he has fire in front of him? What's happening with that one?
For, Bloodshot.
What is this? What is going on here?
There it is.
Yeah.
God, he's still pretty.
It's
jacked
actually
for his age,
the kind of funny logo, but you can't see the smiley.
Oh yeah. He was stoked about us. Hey, actually, this reminds me of something, Kev. I just put a YouTube link right underneath it. See that? So we just did the Back to the Future in review. You can watch all 3 of them now on youtube.com/kindafunny. A couple of years ago, our friends over at IGN, Sean Finnegan and them, did an April Fool's video. And I thought now's a good time to watch it.
That is a good time to watch it. What's the view count on that bad boy?
It's high.
The future. Something you never planned for.
Almost 5 million.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let your family down. But what if you could go back? Change things.
What I love most about this is they were like, for a new Back to the Future trailer, we should go back to having voiceover in the trailer like they decided to ditch it in 1998.
This is hype.
So ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
It's so good, dude.
It makes 0 sense.
I love it, man.
The only reason why this makes sense is because I think this was like if you, I have no idea contextually for when this news was dropped, but it was like when they were like 21 Jump Street and Men in Black are going to be in the same universe. I was like, that makes 0 sense. But then like Sean was like, we're doing Back to the Future meets Fast and Furious. I'm like, that makes even less sense. But with Fast and Furious, when things make even less sense, they start to make more sense.
That's why you love it, man. You love to see it. All right, so I want to move into some of the things I want to show you, Kev. I mean, yeah, wait, Kev. I want to move into the showing Nick stuff section. There's a video.
Okay, thanks,
God bless
Tim.
him.
Well, I just got distracted based on what's on the screen right now. I want you to bring up...
I'm just getting ready for other stuff. But yeah.
I want you to bring up the video called COVID Battle.
Sick.
Down here.
That actually helps a lot, just so you know. You highlighting it makes it very easy for me to identify them.
So there's this video that... Pause this real quick, Kev. I want to give a little backstory to this. So I've been seeing GIFs all over the internet from this video, and I haven't seen it yet. But I eventually found a link to it, and it's made by someone called Mighty Raccoon. And it looks freaking insane. And I was like, I want to enjoy this with Nick. It's long. I mean, it's a 12-minute video. So we'll see. We might skip around and stuff, but I want to see how this goes. Also, there is a huge chance that this gets disclaimed somehow and will not be in the final version of the video. So hey, Twitch people, here we are. Let's get into it.
You guys are the ones. You got the touch.
Countries all over the world ordered nationwide lockdown due to COVID-19 outbreak. The cities are filled with coronavirus terrorizing the streets to infect everyone on their way. Businesses have been shut down. People are staying at home, waiting hopelessly for a solution. The world wants to return to their normal lives quickly. But how realistic is it?
It is goddamn realistic.
Right. Cap, check. Deadpool, check. Sonic, check. Bald Guy, check. Fake Iron Man, check. Tom Hanks infected Robert Pattinson, check. The Witcher, check.
Wait, didn't you guys just quit your roles?
Shut up.
Stop talking. Jeez. John Cena, check. Hey, has anybody seen John Cena?
So much work must have went into this.
Dude, it's so much work. There's a lot of animation in this.
Banner, check. Goku, check. Okay, 2 guys are missing. Where's Professor and the kid?
Alright, people, hear me out.
Where were you? You were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Shut up! Open the flashlight, Morty. So here's the plan. For those of you who have shit geography knowledge, we have 7 continents in the world.
Oh, Christ!
6 of them are infected from COVID-19.
It's very expansive.
We will split into 6 different groups.
Look at the
I'll give the
detail
groups
in
the
the
cure
hair.
that I developed to clear these continents.
Mighty Raccoon,
Just
man.
find a high
One
point in
Punch Man
those
is the
places.
best.
When I give you the mark, shoot the cure to the sky with these guns. You will have to shoot it at the same time. Got it, morons?
Why at the same time?
They will have to link to each other in the atmosphere. Wait,
Good question.
that's it? It looks really easy. We will see about that. Where's Thor?
Somewhere in the galaxy. We don't know.
Why am I here?
Hey, if you can bring him, why don't you bring more people to help us?
Okay.
Where did they get the models from?
This is insane.
Is that Shaggy? Yeah, I would not want him on my TV.
Yeah, that's super Shaggy.
Wow, that was awesome! Let's go save the world!
Are there just people clapping?
So, what are the groups?
Oh, Jesus.
Before we continue the video, make sure to become a member of the Mighty
Everyone,
Raccoon
go
community
subscribe
and help us
to the
get
Mighty
better.
Raccoon, man.
You
And
can
go
check
watch
out the
rest.
memberships by
great.
clicking the join button below. Thank you.
Kev, skip forward just a bit.
Oh, Jesus.
Iron Man, Sonic, Flash.
Yeah, I want to see some fights.
CJ, remember that?
Who's that?
CJ from San Andreas.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Whoa, that was tight.
Are you punks watching this?
This is phenomenal.
Like, this is insane.
I like that John Cena's superpower is just to wrestle people. That's amazing.
Guys, these zombies are increasing.
I have no idea. You have to imagine this.
How are you doing?
How they couldn't have been working on this for longer than a couple months, right?
Well,
yeah, that's a good point.
They must have
unless they saw the COVID virus coming a year ago.
No, they must have used hella people to animate this, right?
Yeah,
I haven't the slightest clue.
This is incredible.
Oh my god,
that's unbelievable.
Dude, are these clips from the show?
That's got to be close to the show.
Yeah, it's keyed out. You can see around his head.
Yeah.
Still fucking awesome.
God bless him.
That was crazy.
This is insane.
Look at my suit. We don't want to get you infected, right?
Wow, thanks.
Alright. Pause it, Kev. Go check out the Mighty Raccoon channel if you want to see more of Heroes United Coronavirus. I am extremely impressed.
That's pretty awesome.
Because it goes through all the emotions and stuff, you know, where you're just like, all right.
But when you clicked on it, I was like, okay, this is going to be a funny 30-second gag. It's 12 minutes. That I have no idea. I would love to interview these guys and be like, how the fuck did you get that done in like a month and a half?
Happen, man?
Yeah,
Jesus, good for them.
Yeah, really, really cool.
I don't know. Tim doesn't let me contact other YouTube channels because I get jealous and start immediately talking shit about them. So we've had a group meeting.
True.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on. We got some amazing people in the community, Nick. Some fantastic best friends out there that are doing some super cool stuff, including Matt Batson. This kid coming out of nowhere. We met him in Kind of Funny Lives and stuff, but this motherfucker this year has just been continuing to just outdo himself step after step, and he decided that he was bored enough to remake shot for shot one of your Doritos commercials.
I don't. It's so ridiculous. It's actually better than my commercial. Are we watching it? We freeze. What happened?
Big Cab Dog.
Sorry, I'm just resizing the screen. Give me 2 seconds. We're done.
Do your thing.
Hey guys, do you want to hear my new song? Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time.
That's actually a really good song.
Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time. Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time. Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time, Doritos time.
Now, here's what I want to point out to you guys, because you probably haven't watched these commercials nearly as many times as I have. He nailed the dance that I did.
The mannerisms. It's the stupid
it's the dumb color of the shirt
that you can't choreograph.
Did he replace Alexis with a dog?
With a dog.
He didn't have a third person.
And Greg texted that to Alexis, and Alexis was like, "That dog is actually a better actor than I am," and that makes me mad.
This is so good. Like I freaking love it because it is the mannerisms that they studied you, Nick. They studied you in a way that I'm scared I realized as much as I did.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm a complex being. And there's two things that terrify me about this. Either I am as complex as I think I am, and these guys nailed it, which means they're smarter and more dangerous, or I'm an idiot and I'm very easy to emulate.
It's probably a mix between the two, but really, I'm a big fan of this.
Really quick, Nick, I just want you to let you know that every single time I watch pretty much any of your commercials, I always want to get a bag of Dorito chips.
I mean,
it works
that's what they're there for.
Fucking well. Good for you.
Thank you. One day Doritos will come back and pay me for those commercials, and hopefully not sue me for using their product.
It's going to be one or the other. We'll have to see. For me, every time I watch the commercials, it doesn't make me want Doritos, but it does make me not able to do anything else until I've watched the rest of the commercials.
Well, luckily they're only 30 seconds, so you can watch all of them in approximately 2 minutes.
Moving on to some more amazingly talented people in the community. Dirty D Double C coming through clutch with some cool stuff here. We got Blessing blew our minds a couple weeks ago with his dance moves. But now Dirty Double C took this up a notch. And I'm very excited for us to all watch this together in unison.
Dirty Double C. Ew. All right, let's see this.
Holy shit, this is cool.
That was dope.
It is so freaking cool.
That's really cool.
I love this style so much, but like I didn't know that we knew were capable of it. Like
I'm always blown away by how much more talented our community is than us. I mean, like real talk, that was fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
On like every level. Like that was dope.
Wait, Nick, I don't think I've heard you talk about Blessing.
I haven't seen this yet.
Oh, him and dancing at all?
No, not at all. Can we watch that?
That was just a clip he posted, like without the effects and stuff.
Oh, so that was actually Blessing.
That's Blessing, dude.
Holy shit. I didn't know Blessing could do that.
No one did. He just blew the world away with that shit.
Like, hey, Blessing, real talk. Next time you're applying for a job, like definitely include that on your resume.
I love our job. How that would be a relevant thing where we'd be like, oh, you're dope.
Greg would be like this. Greg would be like, he really knows a lot about PlayStation. And I'd be like, shut your fucking pie hole, Greg. Have you seen the man dance? You know how much money Tim's going to make off of his dance moves?
I love it. Dirty DCC's in the chat, or Double 13's in the chat right now. It's in my YouTube channel. You can click on that and check it out. So very cool.
That's really cool. I wonder how he did it. If he's in the chat, was that like After Effects, or what did you do to draw those on there? Let me know.
Let him know.
I should probably open up the chat if I ask a question.
All right, now Kev, this one's for all of us, but really it's some stuff that I think is going to make you rock hard. Okay, this is a video called Crazy New Tech.
Tim, why don't you go ahead and fill in time between telling me the name of the video? So just give me a second to find it.
I will explain this. No, you just watch it now.
Well, I know. I meant for the future. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Better than anything you'd ever expect, right? Like, I don't think an audio engineer could do any better than this in a live broadcast, not by a long shot. And I can even take the fan away. I can point it in different directions. I can move it around. I can bang on the desk. While I'm talking to you guys, I can bang on the desk and have a fan blowing at the microphone and my face, banging on the desk. So it's like a construction site. And you guys can still literally hear me fine. And I sound okay. Like this, like if you were just sitting there listening to a live stream.
So NVIDIA is just released a new tech, like a new plugin that uses AI to do smart noise reduction.
That's cool.
And it works across anything as long as you have the RTX chips. What? So that it goes in and it I mean, we see the proofs in the pudding here.
That's crazy. His audio was like you could hear that there's a little bit of like wobble to it. But
I think it's just because we're watching on Twitter video. Because I watched like a 10-minute breakdown of it, and it's perfect.
That's insane. I know they were talking about RTX audio being a big deal, but like if it allows things like this, or like the processes can handle, that's wild.
Yeah, the only downside is it does take a lot of CPU power.
That is a significant
the percentage
downside.
And stuff. But I mean, this is a game changer for. Especially the times we're in now.
You say the word, I'll buy new cars.
Clickety, clickety, click. Moving on to some more cute stuff, Kev. Let's go to this corgi situation.
Okay. Is it corgi time?
It's corgi time. And yeah, Kev, I think for the next bit, we're just going to be going down the list.
Now, are we doing a cool Greg effect today?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Did you see that Cameron Kennedy actually made a cool Greg effect graphic for us?
I did. It's exciting times.
Excellent.
So here we go.
Oh my god!
Have you seen this one yet, Nick?
No, but it's already fucking gold.
This dog has been named Quarantine Dog by the internet.
Is the best. What is he doing? Why is he walking like that? What is he doing? Like, there's something seriously malfunctioning with that dog, but it's the cutest thing on the planet.
I love it so much.
That's
this
so
little dude. Keeping with the dogs, let's move on to the sleeping dogs.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Those are real? Shut up. my god. My god, Joey's probably losing her shit right now.
Yeah, she did when I showed her this. Like, look at it. I love how it's like we all had this moment of like, wait, there's no way they're real. And then you're like, oh my god, they're real. And then they just start freaking out.
How did they get him to all line up like that? They must have like stacked them, right? Why are they wearing vests? Why do I ask questions like this? Of course they're wearing vests. Don't be stupid, Nick. Of course they're wearing vests.
All right, Kev, move on to a video called Close to Insane.
Oh man.
Captain speaking. Just about ready to depart.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, this is great.
It's so good. Kev, can you mute it real quick? Just because I feel like this is the type of song that'll mess things up. But
definitely good. But like
it's so
I showed this
funny.
to my wife and she started laughing because she loves plane travel so much. She was like, "That's really." This is what she told me. She's like, "Wow, that's really creative. You guys should do stuff like that." And I'm like, "Babe, you don't understand who we are. We don't do things like that. We talk about doing things like that."
Andy said this one in, and it's called Check on Foot Locker, and I think it's hilarious.
I love it.
Someone DM'd Foot Locker, and it was just like, "Hey, are you still open?" And their response was simply, "Foot Locker."
Oh my god! People in the chat, by the way, are telling Foot Locker. Okay, like I would text them back. Text Foot Locker again if you're being held hostage.
It's just so fucking funny because like this reminds me of just Nick humor so much of you making fun of Vin Diesel.
If we can only say his name,
you
know? Vin, that's not the line. Vin, that's not the line. Okay, that's Groot. You're playing Groot again. The Vin don't understand time.
Next up, we got one.
People, by the way, are saying that the dogs from the previous clip are dressed as bumblebees. Tim,
oh shit,
bumblebee costumes.
That is next level.
That is next level shite.
Andy sent this one in to us.
Of course he did.
Horses are so fucking weird. Oh god. All right.
This is ridiculous. How did he do that? Did he like input that into Beat Saber?
Yeah, you can make custom songs on the PC.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, this one's called Cat Counter.
Okay.
And we're about to see. I don't remember what this is.
It sounds amazing as well. Hopefully it's making fun of cats. Oh yeah, I sent this
video of my cat's 6th attempt to jump on the counter. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is the best. He just doesn't have the heart for it. He just doesn't believe in himself.
He's not even close.
This might be the clip of the day, man.
This cat does not understand.
Wait, scroll down a little, Kev.
His
Let's look
ability
at
to
her
jump.
reaction to the fame. Just hell
That cat is amazing. It's poofy.
It is very poofy. All right. So the final clip that I want to look at today of these is called "Oh No."
Yeah. This is, of course, from McDojo Life over on Instagram. They're the best.
Dude, the sound.
The sound of his foot making contact.
And the guy's okay.
No, of course he is. He's got like he got toast to his face. This kid's just trying to break the lock. He's not trying to break the guy's face. Oh my god.
Well, he was also not trying to hit the guy's face, but he did.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Oh
That's
man.
really good.
I would never be the guys holding the brick.
Fuck no.
things.
And if you are, hey, guess what? Maybe just point the fucking thing toward the kid's foot as it's coming toward you. Maybe help him out a little bit with
Tim.
the game. You know what I mean?
I don't think you're supposed to have aim assist on.
I'll be honest with you though, if it's aim assist or my face, you're getting aim assist.
I'm pretty sure you've been the guy holding the log.
Mm-mm.
I think you have at some
No.
point in your life. Maybe not for
No.
me, but for some other people.
No, I don't do that shit.
All right.
You must be mistaking me with not me.
That's fair.
Kev.
I don't feel like Tim would ever hold the wood for you, for any of us.
I would definitely not do it for Kevin.
No,
not a chance.
Because you know that there's. So, what do you think the possibility? Okay, so
I
here,
guarantee
let's
if I
paint this
needed
scenario.
someone to hold the wood, if I was like, Tim, I need someone to hold the wood, he would do it. He would hate it, every second of it, but he would do it.
That's true. But like,
I
only
feel
if I needed to, but I can't think of a scenario where that's realistic at all.
I feel like, and Tim, I don't know if you're as paranoid as I am with Kevin and his pranks, but like, do you feel like on some level, like what percentage of you feels like Kevin's going to just hit you in the nuts? Like if you're holding the board this way, do you feel like Kevin's the kind of guy that goes, okay, I'm going to kick it, and then your hands are up here and he just tags your nuts, just a little, not like a hard one, just a little couple slap, try to get both of them in one slap.
He doesn't do things like that
because someday I might need him to hold the wood, so I need him to trust me.
Nick, have you
don't want him
seen?
to trust you too much, Kevin.
Have you seen the latest Kind of Funny Best Moments animated?
No. Oh, the one with Kevin is annoying. No, I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, well,
I saw that it went up.
I think we're gonna have to watch it together because it just feels like the perfect time. Kev, I'm gonna put the link at the Tim wants to show Nick stuff right at the top here. If you can see that.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, this video stresses me out, Nick.
Oliver Carnett in the chat says, would Nick hold Andy's wood? Of course I would, son. Come on. Yeah. But then I would also hit Andy in the nuts.
All right, here we go, Nick.
Okay, let's do it. I love how he drew that.
Please confirm or deny.
But they're on such a big delay. That's the
Kevin,
problem.
can you go over there? Can you pop it up just a little bit?
What is wrong with your eye? Are they getting worse? Have you
chair?
gone to the eye doctor?
Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
These are just hella tiny.
What's the words after that?
Wait, hold on, Joey.
You're trying to tell me that's not tiny?
No, I can totally read this.
I can read it, but I have to put just enough more effort into reading it that it's annoying.
Oh, see, I don't have to put any effort. It's super easy.
Okay, Kevin, we get it. You have great eyes.
Oh my, I have fantastic eyes. Joey, go ahead and poke my eyeball real quick.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to touch. No,
I won't even blink.
I don't want to. No,
Joey,
I'm not doing this.
Just poke it.
I am especially not doing this on camera.
You're making this fucking weird,
Do you want me
Joey.
to touch your eye?
Yeah, I'm to show you how strong it is.
I don't like this.
Just poke it.
I don't like this.
Poke it. Come on. Paula refuses to,
Because
but
I have
eventually.
long nails. And
yeah,
I feel
get
like
in there.
No,
Get
I
in
don't
there.
want to touch your eye.
I'll jab.
I don't want to touch your eye.
You should have done it.
You want to do it, Andy?
No, he's got dirty hands. Dirty hands. Like he's got hot Cheeto dust on him and shit.
We don't even have any hot Cheetos in the office.
Oh, see how uninformed you are.
Did Gia fuck him up?
No, I fucked him up.
He fucked him up. If you blind me, I'm totally fine with that. Like I deserve that for not having a strong enough eye.
No.
How does that make you feel, Nick?
It just is. It makes me kind of happy that we're all quarantined in our own little offices right now. We don't have to interact with each other on a physical layer. Kevin knows I'll touch his eyeball. He knows I'll touch it.
I love Andy coming in. He's like, you should have done it.
You should have done it. I do.
Speaking of Andy.
Oh, what's up with Andy?
Speaking of Andy, let me tell you about our sponsor. Today, we are brought to you by ExpressVPN. We all know that ExpressVPN protects your privacy and security online, but there's something you might not know. You can also use ExpressVPN to unlock movies and shows that are only available in other countries. Many of us are stuck at home. It's only a matter of time until you run out of stuff to watch on Netflix. But here's the thing. Using this, you can get the Netflix libraries of other places. A couple days ago, Andy was telling us about a show called The Last Dance, a Michael Jordan documentary. It's available on Netflix in other territories, Nick. We could use ExpressVPN to watch The Last Dance.
Damn, I have to do this. I have to do this now. It sounds too good to be true.
So there we go. So it's simple to do. You just fire up the ExpressVPN app. You change your location to the UK. You refresh Netflix, and that's it. ExpressVPN hides your IP address and lets you control where you want sites to think you're located. You can choose from almost 100 different countries. So just think about all the Netflix libraries you can go through. If you love anime, you can use ExpressVPN to access Japanese Netflix. Be spirited away to a whole bunch of different opportunities over there. It's not just Netflix. It works with any streaming service, Hulu, BBC, iPlayer, YouTube, you name it, it's there for you. ExpressVPN is so easy to watch shows, and it's incredibly fast. There's never any buffering or lag. You can stream in HD, no problemo. ExpressVPN is also compatible with all your devices, your phones, media consoles, smart TVs, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. If you visit the link right now at expressvpn.com/morning, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Support the show, watch what you want, and protect yourself with ExpressVPN at expressvpn.com/morning. This is the best time to do this right now. So you'd be silly not to. Check out the link in the description, expressvpn.com/morning. Back to the show.
Back to the show.
On the internet.
This has been fun.
It has.
Myself.
Let's do the Cool Greg effect.
Okay. Now, do we have to play the clip before we play the clip?
We do. So it's down there.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah. In the future, just give me a heads up. So I didn't even know there was a Cool Greg effect.
Oh, well, no, it's a clip of Cool Greg effect. But so last week, or 2 weeks ago, if you guys remember, hold on, let me preface this. I challenged Cameron Kennedy to be better than he was. As you know, he's made all of our cool in review intros, but I just kind of wanted to see what he could do with the Cool Greg effect. And instead of actually asking him like privately and potentially compensating him for that, I just put it out on the internet and challenged his manhood, and he rose to the challenge. And Tim, I'm telling you right this, a true champion accepts the challenge whenever, wherever. He'll fight wherever. And Cameron Kennedy rose to that challenge. Shakira, whenever, wherever. However.
Jump all the way to the Cool Greg effect. If you're ready.
One of these days we'll have a little transition for this. When Cameron Kennedy gets off his ass and makes his one of his Cool Greg effect.
Nick, just for a second, remember
Cool Greg effect.
We had somebody who used to make cool intros for us that you bullied into not wanting to do that anymore. You know what I mean? Do you remember that? Because we had a Cool Greg effect that you didn't make.
Some critical feedback, okay? And that's all I offered was feedback. Yeah. So that's what I
jump all the way to the Cool Greg. That is what you get, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what you get. Oh man, I love it.
Do we have these assets
for the old fogey Cool Greg? No,
I'm sure
I hit up Cameron Kennedy and see if he can.
We should hit him up and get it.
Cameron Kennedy working on the new in review intros right now. He just sent me Lord of the Rings in review, and it looks awesome. And he's also working on the intro for the Kevin Smith View Askew universe that we're going to be starting next week.
Schneegans, man, I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited. I think I've only seen those movies once each.
Oh, you're what? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is the intro at all related to Kevin Smith's View Askew, production intro?
Yeah, the latest version that they opened the reboot with.
Oh, interesting.
Where it's like all the different characters running by.
Yeah.
At least that's what I sent him. I don't know. He's a magician. He does what he wants.
Do you know what I'm talking about? The View Askew Productions.
With the clown?
Yeah, where the clown comes in, changes into a very sexual outfit.
Listen, as I've learned with Cameron Kennedy, is you don't want to give him too much direction because then he'll call you an old fogey. So just be careful, Kevin, because you don't want to be called. You don't want to be branded an old fogey.
You know that's your fault, right? Like, he did nothing wrong. He's defending himself.
I've never heard. Is it?
All right, let's get to the Cool Greg effect here. Cool Greg says, just found out y'all don't like the 1999 Godzilla movie. Fuck wrong with y'all?
Cool Greg, it's not a great movie.
I love it. I love it so much, man. It's so great because, like, in classic Cool Greg fashion, it was a 98 Godzilla movie.
Sure.
So it's like, it's just that little bit where you're just like, I love you. I fucking love you. Kev, can we go on to the next one?
Well, maybe Cool Greg watched it in 1999. Have you thought about that?
No, I was with him in theaters when we watched it. I'll never forget it. We enjoyed that movie quite a bit. Did you see that movie in theaters?
I did. Oh, sure. Of course I did. What are you fucking kidding me?
I
I saw that movie in theaters.
I feel like 98 Godzilla is similar to Star Wars Episode 1, where kids fucking loved that shit. It was cool as hell.
Oh my God,
Nick,
yes. Yes, sir.
I'd like to put a vote out there that we start calling it the 99 Godzilla movie.
That vote is seconded. We will call it the 1999 Godzilla movie from here on out. Thank you. I'll write that down in the official records.
Cool Greg, this is coming in pretty hot, actually. This was this morning. This was less than an hour ago. He says, y'all quick to judge a rapper with face tattoos, but these little girls with butterfly face paintings walk around looking like idiots, and y'all don't say shit. I'm just saying, keep that same energy.
It's very true. It's the thing about Cool Greg is he might not be broaching the subjects that like mainstream cares about, but he really has a way to talk about stuff that we should be caring about. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Like I've never thought about that, but now that you brought it to my attention, it is a big epidemic. It's probably more worth spending our time on than COVID right now.
Tim, quick question. Did you see this set of tweets?
No.
I very much enjoyed it. Allow me. Oh.
So
the first one is this: slap my guy's new shit. It's the first song he's ever released, and it goes. And then, like an hour later, it's like, man, I can't count on y'all for nothing.
He's keeping it real. Just fucking straight up keeping it.
I respect that
real.
he's like, listen, when I talk, you fucking act, and if you don't, that's on you.
Now,
You know?
okay, Kev, you missed one link. It's this one right here that I highlighted.
I can't tell which one's highlighted. They're like,
It's the
for
top
whatever
one, the
reason,
top
these are
black
all
one.
in black, and there's a space between one of them.
I did that so you can see it. So, okay. There's been this 4 albums that never get skipped challenge going around where you get tagged and then you post images of 4 albums that anytime you listen to it, you got to listen all the way through.
Shit.
So Roger Bercorny tagged Cool Greg.
Yep.
And Cool Greg responded. Kev, can you scroll down a little bit and let's look at that?
This is why I love Cool Greg.
Yeah.
Right
So we have 2004's Unfinished Business with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. We have Eminem's Revival. We have Jesus is King by Kanye West.
Yep.
And then, of course, we have
Seminal record.
The Seminal Record, the KFAF, The Hits, Volume 1.
Yeah, Volume 1.
Nick Scarpino and Andy Cortez.
Mm-hmm. I feel like those all belong in the same category easily.
Is
they
this
do.
real? Did this get made?
Yeah, we did it as a Patreon goal like 3 months ago.
Why didn't I get one?
I don't know. I didn't get one either.
You didn't go to patreon.com/kindafunny and support us at the platinum tier.
But I begged Joey. I begged Joey for one. Also,
I have
does
a
he
CD
really
player in
not
my
skip
car,
a
too.
song on this?
So I mean, I knew that this was going to happen, but this is clearly going over the heads of the audience of this show currently. But these are some of the worst albums ever made.
Got it. Okay.
Oh,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I was like,
definitely like the low tier of the artists. At least not these albums are not loved. They might not be the worst albums, but they are definitely the brunt of the joke. So
I understand.
So there's Cool Greg. You know, you love it. You love the way he
At
thinks.
first, I thought
Nick,
he
you
was.
get
just
what he's
trying to-
implying there?
Yeah, no. Now I understand the joke fully. It is like most things a joke at my expense, not to actually bolster my hard work and all the stuff and all the energy we put into that album art. I want to say that was a solid 15
The album
minutes.
art's fantastic.
That was a solid 15 minutes for me. So you guys just don't understand. Parents just don't understand.
Let's move on to some fun clips, guys. How does that sound?
That sounds great, Tim. Thanks for asking.
Cool. You can go to patreon.com/kindafunny to submit your fun clips with a Z. Make sure you leave that Z. Barrett will go through them all, find some ones he likes, put them for us to watch, and then we watch them all with you guys. It's great. You can do that by going to patreon.com/kindafunny. Submit them. We look at them week to week. It's fun stuff. You ready for this, Kev?
Yeah.
Cool. Ryland Prince.
Excellent.
Sends this one in.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Cats
Hold
are
on,
terrifying.
Wait. I am pretty sure this song also has caused
Mad
this
World.
problem in
I'm
the show.
positive. Yeah.
Yeah, just pause.
Mute it?
Yeah, mute it.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
All right, but imagine the Mad World song.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sing it.
I don't like that it looks human.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's way too human looking. I don't like it.
No, it doesn't look human. It looks like a puppet. It looks like a Jim Henson cat puppet, and that's even more terrifying because it's not.
I don't know. Its body looks like a puppet, but its face looks like
it's the
like
eyes.
Judi Dench.
The eyes
Does look like Judi Dench. Can that be the name of this episode? A cat like Dench.
A cat like Dench.
No.
You think
Ryland
people
Prince
look
coming in
like
hot, man. He gave 3 videos today.
This is great. I want the link to this video. I'm gonna send it to my wife. Okay, let's see this little screw.
But what I
Short-haired dogs versus long-haired dogs.
You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are crimes to which the world shows little pity.
Is this Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Remember what?
Yeah.
Man, I don't remember that movie at all.
Man, that's sad.
That is sad. But you know what? Ugly little dogs they have their place in the world. If
Yeah.
I had a fleet of ugly pugs at my side at all times, I would be very powerful.
A fleet of ugly pugs.
I want so many ugly pugs. I just want like 13 ugly pugs around me at all times.
All right. The last one from Ryland Prince is here.
So we're about to find out if kookaburras like pasta.
What? If a what likes pasta?
Kookaburra.
What's a kookaburra?
I don't know.
It's a bird.
My hand.
Okay, that was not where I thought that was gonna go.
The audio getting cut right when he goes,
Because it didn't hurt. It just kind of like surprised him and might hurt later. Guys, it's a nice house. That was cute. That was real cute.
Pedro Venegas sends in this next fun clip. Bring the heat, Pedro. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah,
Pause this, Kev. I watched this on loop last night, maybe 15 times.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Give it to me, Tim. Let me see it. This kid is
Look at his eyes. All right,
he's
guys.
terrified.
He's terrified, but there's a second level of terror.
Right.
That gets hit right there. It's right there.
It is. There it is. Oh no, this is reality. I can do nothing to stop it.
I love it.
Also, I want to shout out to this kid for biting a little off, like more than he could chew, with that giant rifle in his hand. Now, I'll tell you one thing, kid. You learned a very valuable lesson. What's that, Kevin? Glad you asked. You have to have a handgun and a rifle. The handgun, of course, for close quarter shooting. The rifle for more of a ranged weapon. This kid just learned the probably the most important lesson in life.
Matt in Memphis sends this in.
Fuck this guy. What the fuck is he doing?
Already stressed out about it.
Fuck this guy. What are you doing? God. Oh no. What the fuck are you doing? What?
Oh shit.
Oh, I want to see that in full speed though. Does he do it full speed?
No, that's it.
No, keep going. Oh, that's it. Okay. I would love to see that actual fall in full speed.
Oh my God. This is too much for me to handle.
Oh, that's so stressful.
Go back, Kev. Back to the Twitter. Scroll down just a little bit. Oh. No. Oh God.
What was that? That was not good.
No, that was really bad.
Jesus,
all right, let's move on to the next one.
Oh my God.
This must be fake.
That was terrifying.
Yeah, that's really funny though. You think something else happens?
I was like, one more car would be amazing.
Oh my God, jeez. All right, Kev, let's look at the one from Nerd Connect.
Dude, you smell like crap. Dude, you smell like crap.
She just jerked off her cat.
So is the cat coming? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Good for the cat. Way to make the best out of a situation.
Dude, you smell like crap.
I don't like that. Let's look at the next one by Caleb Height. Hopefully this gets that taste out of our mouths.
Hey, so as some of you guys
Why'd you have to
I'm
say
a
it like
music
that?
teacher, and I found that one of the best ways that I can process the whole transition to online learning and teaching is to write a song. So I wrote a song. I'd like to share that with you guys now. Here we go.
Okay. I was like, I don't like this, but it got there.
I still don't like it, but I respect it. I respect it. I respect the game, Tim.
And the final one comes from Drew Tendo 64.
This is awesome already.
Yeah.
Unless one of those trees hits a nut. Oh no. Wow. That thing's cool as shit. What is that, a slide?
What is it?
It's a fucking bike ramp.
Oh, dude.
What are you doing with your life, sir? What the fuck, dude?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. So that's always a possibility.
Oh my God.
That is. Oh my God. That dude just ate shit.
He's okay.
He's not okay. He is not okay. There is internal bleeding happening. He needs to go immediately to the doctor. Is he going to fall down? Yeah, this is it right here. That's where the pain sets in and the embarrassment.
Wow.
I respect this drone shot, though.
What a fun clip. Cool, you know what I mean? There was layers to this shit. It's like, Whoa, drone shot. That looks cool.
That was badass.
It's a bike ramp. Oh shit, this is. Oh, he hurt himself. Like, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
Drew Tendo. I'm gonna give you the win of the day. Win of the day on the clips.
Good job, Drew Tendo.
Fantastic.
There it is. There it is.
Nick, what do you got planned for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, I've just got to crunch on some stuff, man. I'm doing some stuff for the new studio. Got a call a little bit later to work out some issues there. And then got a call with Andy to figure out what we're going to do about KFAF next week. I tried to get a hold of him yesterday. Too busy. The day before, too busy. And so, I'm hoping he'll carve out a little bit of time for me. He's a superstar. Either that or he sleeps a lot. We don't know.
We don't know. It's
we're not
definitely
legally we're not allowed to ask anymore because he's working from home anymore. What do you got going on? Oh, you got Gamescast later, right, or no?
Wait. Do we? No, we don't.
According to the calendar.
Oh my god.
What?
Tim just realized his day got a lot longer because he now has to immediately start planning Gamescast.
Man, I have it planned. Fuck everything. All right, cool. I love you guys. We're gonna go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.